Hey, this is Tom, and this is insane. Elon Musk is not going to be joining the Twitter board. This is coming straight from the horse's mouth, the horse being the Twitter CEO. And this note he put out is insane. I want to show it to you guys. Let me pull it up because this is really important. So basically, he's tweeting, Elon has decided not to join our board. I sent a brief note to the company sharing with you all here. So first of all, I want you to pay attention to this. Decided not to join our board. So basically that means that we know for sure that Elon decided not to join the board. So it's not like they took away the offer. It's not like he got kicked out. He decided not to join. Elon Musk has decided not to join our board. Here's what I can share about what happened. And first of all, whenever you hear what happened, you can already see that there's some drama. Now look, let me move it a little bit over here. The board and I had many discussions about Elon joining the board and with Elon directly. So first of all, that's news to me because for me, it sounded like it was a done deal. It sounded like it was completely done. So I had no idea it was that uncertain. But that's not neither here or there. It's not important. Who cares, right? We were excited to collaborate and clear about the risks. Again, don't really understand this point as far as what do you mean by clear about the risks? Risks to Elon or risks that he thinks that we're basically exposing Twitter to? I don't understand that part. We also believe that having Elon as a fiduciary of the company where he, like all board members, has to act in the best interest of the company and our shareholders was the best path forward. Now, this is really important. This is the kicker. Basically, look at what he's saying here. Like all board members has to act in the best interest of the company. He's basically saying, hey, we're basically trying to rein Elon in. He cannot be tweeting about Twitter and stuff like that anymore. Just one example. But of course, it has to go way deeper into that. You think the board of Twitter cares about Twitter or bullshit like this? No. They care about Elon basically kicking them out. That's the real thing. They're going to have a new management in place unless they rein him in and they bring him in. And the condition was, may I remind you, that obviously this is not stated here, but Elon's condition was that if he joins the board, he cannot go above 15% of the company for as long as he's the board member and for 90 days thereafter. So basically, this was supposed to be like a golden handcuff, like a non-compete clause, but in another fashion, kind of. Elon cannot become a controlling shareholder and basically can't kick us out, join us. But basically, they said the board offered him a seat. Now, I personally find that a little bit insulting. I mean, they offered him a seat. He's the biggest shareholder of the company. You offered him a seat. We announced on Tuesday that Elon would be appointed to the board contingent on a background check. Imagine, this is literally like something you would hear when you hire a new bus driver. Well, you can join our company and become a bus driver on a background check. We're literally talking about the most famous man on earth, the world's richest man. A background check about him, the most transparent guy that's all over social media. That's just disrespectful, straight up. And formal acceptance. Elon's appointment to the board was to become officially effective at April 9th, but Elon shared that same morning that he will no longer be joining the board. I believe this is for the best. So you believe that the richest man on earth, the most innovative guy around, and the biggest shareholder of the company not joining your board is for the best. Comment below if you agree with him or not. It's a good thing. Hey, we have and always value input from our shareholders, whether they are on our board or not. Elon is our biggest shareholder and we will remain open to his input. You're open to his input? Again, look, this is the prediction I'm going to make here. You're open to his input. It's almost like saying, hey, 15-year-old Timmy, we're open to your input about Twitter. Next year, we're going to have a new board and new management and a completely new company. As far as Twitter goes, what have you done without Elon? You can't make any money. You're not monetizing this platform for 1/10 of it you could be. Your freedom of speech handling is abysmal. What has Twitter done in the current scheme of things with its current management without Elon. There will be distractions ahead, but our goals and priorities remain unchanged. The decisions we make and how we execute our is in our hands. Sorry. If I have to guess what happened here, is I think the following. I don't think Elon was offended by these guys because, I mean, he doesn't really give a shit. So them asking for a background check and talking about distractions and that he has to behave. I mean, he heard all this shit before. What I think he understood is two things. I think he understood, having dealt with these guys a little bit and negotiated with them and interacted with them. I mean, this is not the kind of people that are going to be suitable to build what I want to build here. So I'm going to have to take over the whole thing. So staying at below 15% is not going to work. I'm going to have to take over the whole company to create the next Tesla of the social media. And I think that's what's really driving him. I don't think it's personal insults. So that means that if that's the case, sayonara current management. In any case, I would say that like everything in this world, everything is fluid and everything is agile. You know, maybe things will change, but as it seems right now, their little attempt to basically rein in Elon and prevent him from taking over the company and firing every one of them is not really working. Also, I think for the best interest of the company, they need new blood. They need new management. Twitter hasn't innovated in anything. It hasn't provided any real platform from freedom of speech. It's basically an echo chamber on social media. I think that there's a lot that can be done, and I'm happy that Elon is going to shake things up. This actually guarantees that he's going to shake things up because that means the reaction is going to come, the hammer is going to come down, he's going to increase his stake with a lot of new things to come. Let's see what happens.